Hello trainees. Today we are going to learn about course construction and syllabus analysis. The objectives of this session are: after the session you will be able to state the must know, could know and should know knowledge of the content. Define the relation between curriculum, syllabus, lesson. State the importance of syllabus analysis. So let's begin.
Must know knowledge. This is the most essential information to perform the skill. Without this, it is quite impossible to initiate the work. Should know knowledge. This is additional information or knowledge that will enable the trainees to do their work in a better way. Could know knowledge. This is some more information which is required for updating the individuals. It will also improve the efficiency and productivity. Section 1. Syllabus. A syllabus is usually list of topics to be covered in a course. Prepare a course outline referred to as a syllabus in collaboration with industry experts. This course will focus on developing the specialized knowledge and skill essential for a particular occupation. The outline of the course are divided into 3 parts. Section 2. Parts of syllabus. First part. Trainee should deal with a fundamental training course covering generally the 1/6 of the total training period. Second part. Trainees should acquire an adequate degree of skills covering generally 2/3 of the total training period. Third part. The course will concentrate on intensive practical training, emphasizing hands-on learning experiences. Trainees will undergo extensive practical training in designated training centers, closely supervised and guided throughout. This practical training component will take 1/6 of the total training period. Section 3. Curriculum. It is the course of study offered by the institution. It describes the goals planned, objectives, content, learning activities for a specific time frame, place, tools, and evaluation procedures. It is planned in terms of framework of theory and research or past and present professional practice. It covers all the activities and arrangements made by the institution throughout the academic year to facilitate the learners and the instruction. Section 4. Necessity of analyzing syllabus. To weed out unnecessary information. To concentrate on the essentials of the job. To teach from simple to complex. To prepare instructional material. To teach in a logical instructional sequence. Section 5. Syllabus analysis. Analyzing a syllabus is important in order to find out the sequence of topics to know, what to teach, when to teach, and how much to teach. Instructor analysis of the syllabus is crucial, recognizing that anything teachable and learnable can be dissected into simpler elements. Instruction should commence from the basic and uncomplicated, gradually advancing to the difficult. All wholes are composed of smaller parts, and training craftsmen and developing complex skills involves breaking down skills. Learning begins with the easy skills and progresses to the challenging ones. This logical approach, starting from simplicity and moving towards complexity, is the correct method for training. Breaking down trade skills to establish a logical instructional sequence is referred to as analysis. Section 6. Method of syllabus analysis. The syllabus can be analyzed by many methods. The main consideration in selecting the method is the purpose of the training for which it is organized. A. Job analysis method. If we want to teach someone to do a specific job well, we can use the job analysis method. This means breaking down the job into smaller skills or operations, arranging them from easy to hard. This helps create a step-by-step guide for teaching the job effectively. Here, job means a completed piece of work or work job and not a job for which we get paid or payroll job. B. Skill analysis method. Another way is to make a list of all the skills needed for the job. Then, organize them from easy to hard based on when they are used. After that, choose activities that help the learner develop these skills in the right order. Remember, it's not just about the job itself, but how the learner learns and improves their skills. What the job does to the learner is more important than what the learner does to the job. Steps for analyzing the given syllabus. Study and understand the syllabus. Prepare a list of all basic and advanced skill of the trade. Prepare a list of theoretical and practical job to be completed during the course. Arrange the topics from simple to complex, dividing into modules and units. Calculate time required to complete the syllabus in hours. Distribute hours for each activity depending upon its complexity. Prepare master schedule. Prepare timetable, monthly schedule and weekly schedule. Prepare instructional material for each lesson. Advantages of syllabus analysis. After analyzing the syllabus, instructor understands what exactly has to be taught, collects proper information and prepares well. Training materials can be prepared well in advance. Training program will be completed within the prescribed time. Learners can be aware about the teaching activity and get confidence. It helps to maintain the logical and physiological sequence. The teaching activity proceeds in a definite direction. It assists in achieving the aim and objectives of the course. Breakup syllabus is forming the modules with relevant group of skills or area with time duration after analyzing the syllabus. The schedule of instruction is a plan that outlines daily activities based on the practical exercises in the trade book. This plan covers 26 weeks with 5 working days each week. In order to develop the trade-specific skills and knowledge of the learners, the instructor has to impart the theoretical knowledge required to perform the set of skills in the particular trade. Instructors analyze the syllabus and create a list of graded exercises starting from easy to hard skill sequences. With the split up of syllabus, the instructor has to prepare the topics arranged in an order to implement with appropriate date and time allotment for lessons and demonstrations. The pictorial representation shown in Figure 2 depicts the step-by-step activities required to be taken by the instructor to prepare the information sheet, select or prepare the appropriate teaching aids to accompany the lesson plan. Let's quickly recap what we have learned till now.
This training session on course construction and syllabus analysis outlines syllabus parts, curriculum, and stresses the importance of syllabus analysis. The method includes job and skill analysis, breaking down skills logically. The advantages include effective preparation, timely completion, and learner confidence. Hope you have understood everything taught in the video. See you in another interesting and exciting video. Until then, thank you and goodbye.